Calvin's Got Game. I'm Calvin.
I'm Lewis.
Lewis still doing research.
Of course.
All
always.
right. So today we're continuing on our videos of board games that start with a certain letter of the alphabet. And today we're on G for the Green Hornet.
For Gambit.
For also, I just said it a while ago.
Okay.
Green Lantern. Green Lantern.
And I'm going to add the Game Master.
The Game Master. All right. Well, there's some superheroes for you. If you've noticed, all of our videos have been superhero pages theme thing. You know that we don't have superhero video or deals in our games in our thing. Some of them we did have. Some we actually played DC deck building, or it's
Yes.
going to be up soon, or it's already
up.
It's already up.
Yep.
Gameplay of DC deck building. And if you want to go check that out, go watch that video. All right, before we get started, we got some words of inspiration for you, and here we go with that. It's John 6:35. I always want to do John 3:16, right? John 6:35. And Jesus said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. So he is the bread of life, and he is the living waters. So, guys, just some words of encouragement. We want to start putting that out there so that if you're enjoying those, please let us know. I hope you are. And we're going to get started with our games that start with the letter G. I don't believe we're going to have any crossovers this time.
I don't think so.
We may have one. I think we'll have one. It may not be the exact same game, but it may be in the family of. Let's see what else. Lewis is going to do 5 games. I'm going to do 5 games. That gives us our 10 that start with the letter G. And so I'm going to go first, Lewis. I'm going to go ahead and knock this out,
Yep.
and then I'll let you go first when we do the next one. Guys, we do have some thunderstorms going through. And so if you hear some thunder going on, then that's what that is. The lights go out. It'll be lights go out in Georgia. What can I say?
Oh, yeah.
We're not in Georgia, but there you go. All right, so my number 5, and this is kind of probably, most people have never heard of this game, but this is called Give Me 5. This is from 1992. It's by World Research Company. It's for 2 to 6 players. It takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. This is a game that can be, it's got a board, a metal board with all the cards on it, face cards, number cards, and all that. There's another game out there kind of like it, and I think they kind of took that game from this, and that's called Sequence.
Yeah.
So you take a couple plain decks of cards. You're going to flip a card, or you'll have cards in your hand, and you'll play a card, and you'll put a chip on the board of that card, and you're trying to get 5 in a row. And so when you do that, you got to get 3 5 in a rows to be able to win the game. This game is very old. I played it many times when I was younger. It's still a lot of fun. You can play partners with people. And so this game is just absolute fun to me. But like I said, I have this 1992 version. It's really good. And if you ever find it, Give Me 5, you might want to get it because it comes with a nice metal board and some poker chips. They put these little, you remember those things you put on your notebook paper, the little white rings so they stay in your body? Well, one side of the chip has those on it, so when you make your 5, you flip it over so you know that was in the 5. But anyway, so my number 5 is Give Me 5.
I was about to just give...
No,
give me
don't give me 5. Not that kind.
I'll go, what? No. Well, my number 5 is a small little game. It's not a cute game.
Okay, not a cute game.
No.
That's unusual.
It is meant to bring misery.
Oh, I already know what this game is.
It is called Gloom.
It is gloomy.
2005 game. Atlas Games is the publisher. 2 to 5 players. You have a family in your hand, and your goal is to make them as gloomy as possible. So there are cards that give them negative points, and that's a good thing. Negative.
So you don't want points.
You don't want. You want as negative as possible because they're all positive points, and the person that finishes the game with the most lowest score, negative, wins the game. I like it is because it reminds me of the Addams Family. Okay. that kind of art style,
Yeah.
the Adams Family. It is a take that kind of game on there because you might have the dad already minus 20 points. You say, okay, that's a good. And then somebody go, oh, you know what? He's bringing down the family. He's going to go ahead and be buried. And you take him out of somebody's hand and then set to the side. So they just lost negative 20 points on there.
So somebody else can bury your family.
Yes.
Well, that stinks.
I know.
Well, I don't know. Cost of funerals, who knows, right?
I know. It's a quick game. It's easy to teach. It is funny because you're so worried about what's going on. Two players, even up when you add more, is going to be, it gets more cutthroat.
A little more challenging. Huh?
Yes. So my number 5 is Gloom.
All right. I've never played Gloom. You've talked about it a few times. And I know you enjoy it. It's got those kind of see-through cards
Yes.
you put on other things. So I would like to play it at some point. My number 4 is a game called Garden Dice. It's a 2012 game by Maraday Games. 2 to 4 players. Takes about 60 minutes to play. In this game, Garden Dice, you have this grid, this board, and you're going to roll your 2 dice, and wherever those intersect is where you're going to be planting. So if you plant your vegetables there as a seed, and then you can water them later and flip it over, but if you have another seed from another player next to yours, it waters them as well. So you could be helping yourself and helping others along the way, which you don't want to do because this is a competitive game. And you're trying to score points by harvesting them. And if you can harvest enough of them at one time, you get more points for it, depending on where they're at on the board. You get the points for them wherever they're at. Like if they're on a 6, you'll get 6 for each, whatever. Anyway, the game's a lot of fun. It's basically roll a couple dice, you follow the grid, that's where you'll get to place down. There's some other things in there. There's a crow that you can put out on a board that will eat other people's crops. I think there's a rabbit that will do that as well. And then there's rocks that you can put out where no one can put any kind of vegetables on because apparently you can't get the rock out of the garden. It's a boulder, okay? But the game's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. And this was probably, right after I got back into board game, this is probably one of the first videos I watched on Dice Tower, Garden Dice. I watched Tom Vassell do a review on it. And I was like, that seems a lot of fun. I think I want that game. Now, is it the best game ever? Absolutely not. But I enjoy it. I think it's fun. My wife likes it, so we play it. And Garden Dice is my number 4.
You mentioned it before. I think we have played it. I can't remember.
I can't remember either. It's right there if you remember the cover.
Yes, we have played it.
We have played it,
yeah. And of course, you just rolled me over on that game.
Oh my gosh! My wife complained last night. We were playing a game, and she goes, "I can't stand it when you don't tell me all the rules of what to do, and you already know how to play." And you just, I said, "Honey, this is the first time I played the game too. I understand the concept, but it's the first time I played it too. We're just learning it, so you'll get better at it. I promise. I'm not trying to roll you." But anyway, go ahead, Lois.
I just take my phone and say, "Here, honey. See the video."
She doesn't want to do that. She wants me to read her the rules, or she wants me to tell her the rules, and I tell her the rules, and she may not understand it fully. She doesn't comprehend the whole deal until we actually play it, and then she gets it. But she thinks I leave stuff out. I don't, but she thinks I do.
My number 4 is another take that kind of game.
Okay.
And you have played this before. At 3 Sons. I think I'm only at 3 Sons because I know you don't have it and I don't have it.
Okay.
Guns and Treasures.
Oh, yeah. That's the boat one, right?
Yeah, the boat one.
Yeah. This is the one Randall hates.
2023 game. Castello Games is publisher, 2 to 6 players. It's a bluffing game. It's a bluffing, that kind of game. You are dealt cards that are parts of a ship. And the ship has stuff on it. Guns, treasure, bombs. And your goal is try to make the ship as big as possible or small as possible with the enough goal at the end of the game to win. Oh, at the end of the round to win on there. And it is an interesting concept that you are building a ship just placing cards down and not knowing if it's. You might see somebody with 5 gold on there and you say, I want that. But if they have bombs on there, they would lose the ship and you will lose the ship. So if you have a ship that you built that has 20 gold and you want that got greedy and get that 5, well, guess what? Your ship just sank and you lost all the gold. So it is a take that kind of game. I think I've never won it, but I have devastated folks that build up their ships and has a lot of gold. Then they attack me and everything is gone on there. It is, for some, they won't find it very entertaining. But to me, it's a cute game, quick to learn, and easy to put out and put up. Because it doesn't take much to get it together.
It's all cards.
Yeah, all cards. So my number 4, Guns and Treasure. It's a great game.
You know, I thought Guns and Treasures was a Grandpa Beck game, but apparently it's not.
No, it's not.
In my mind, I always thought it was a Grandpa Beck game. But anyway.
You think it would be.
Yeah, you'd think it would be. It's kind of the same style they do.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed Guns and Treasure. I thought it's a piratey themed kind of game. And like Lewis said, take that for sure. And some people don't like that. And that's okay. All right, my number 3 is a game I just really enjoy. It's called Grifters. It's a 2015 game by Indie Boards and Cards. 2 to 4 players, takes about 30 minutes to play. In Grifters, you have a hand. You'll start out with 3 ringleaders, and they can all do something. They have a text on them that they have an ability to do. Or you can put them in a gang and put them out to do a heist, because you have these heists in the middle of the table. And depending on how many players is how many heists get put out. But you want to collect the same color of heist, because the more of those you have, the more points you will score. And if you put a team together to go do a heist, you have a hideout and you put them on night 1. They went out to work night 1. Well, they're not going to come back because they go down each night. They rest at least 3 nights and then they finally come off the board and you get them back. So they're going to be gone for a while. And the only way to get more cards is to use a card for its ability only. You can play 1 card and just use it for its ability. It's kind of take that as well. You can rob cards out of somebody else's hand. You can take money from them. There's a certain amount of money. And once that money's gone, the game's over. You'll finish out the round and then the game's over. So the game's a lot of fun to me. I enjoy it. You'll score bonus points for the heist that you've done, depending on how many of the same color heist you've done. So I do enjoy it. A lot of fun. Grifters.
I've never seen that game. That's one game that I have no knowledge about.
I think you'd like it, Lewis. It's a cool game. Like I said, you got a hideout. And once you send people out to do a heist, you put them in your hideout, and then they'll each time it's your turn, you move them down 1 more spot in your hideout to give them more rest. Then they'll get more rest. And there's cards all over the place. So it's a lot of fun. So Grifters, my number 3.
All right. My number 3, which I had to look it up on my phone because my wife didn't finish out the whole title.
Ah.
Well, it's okay. I probably didn't write the whole title.
So it's your fault.
Yes.
You try to blame it on your wife, it's your fault.
Yes. Is Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion.
Okay.
Yeah. She thought I probably meant the other Gloomhaven.
The big one.
Yes.
The big obnoxious one. Which I own. You know.
In a 2020 game, I wish you put the pronunciation down here. Cephalofair Games is the publisher. Thank you.
Well, I have it right over
there,
here.
second shelf.
Yeah.
1 to 4 players. It is not a take that kind of game. unknowingly, I have made my list for the G take that kind of game. A list.
Well, actually, I'm not sure Gloomhaven's would take that kind of game.
No, because
you're working together. It's cooperative.
right.
So it's really not take that. You're killing bad guys.
Yeah, so this one is not.
Oh, it's not. Okay, you had made it. I was going
Yeah.
to say, are you calling this a take that?
No. It's the only one that is not. Yes.
So his next ones are going to be take that too.
Yes. It's a great introduction to Gloomhaven. I wish I had this game, and thanks to Calvin to introduce me this game. Now, by playing this game, Jaws of the Lion, the big board, the big box Gloomhaven has become much more easier to understand.
It's not as overwhelming.
It's not.
Because when you first get that big box Gloomhaven, you're like, holy cow. I mean, there is packed with stuff.
It's a lot of stuff. And it's a great game. Now I'm getting into it. It is a great game.
Absolutely.
But if you haven't played Gloomhaven and thinking of getting Gloomhaven, I recommend personally the Gloomhaven because of Calvin, the Jaws of the Lion to start you out because everything is in a book.
Yeah, the boards in the book. You don't have to put the labyrinth together with pieces.
Yes. So it's a great way, good game to introduce you to Gloomhaven and Frosthaven. And so that's why it made my list of the G board games. Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion.
It's a good pick, Lewis.
Thank you.
My number 2 is Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. It's everything Lewis said, but what I really like about it is it's a bite size. The very first scenario teaches you how to play Gloomhaven. It walks you through what it means, and it introduces in the next scenarios new aspects of the game. Yes. So in scenario 1, you're learning just the basics, and then in scenario 2, it adds just a little bit more, and then scenario 3, it adds just a little more, and then scenario 4, it adds just a little more, till you get to scenario 5, and then you should know all the concepts of the game to be able to continue through.
Yes.
And I just really enjoy it. And if you want to see some playthrough of Jaws of the Lion, we do have a video playthrough of Jaws of the Lion. We were going to do 2.5, and we kind of got sidetracked. We haven't got back to it.
Right.
So we will get back to it at some point. Don't know when, but we will probably finish out number 5 at some point. So it is a good game. I like it. That's why my number 2 is also Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. It's just a game that you can get into. Your character builds depth, and it's got a good card system of how you battle, when do you save a card for something. And I struggle with that, and that's why I'd played the regular Gloomhaven, the big box. And I struggled with that card system because I didn't quite understand, don't play your most powerful card yet. Wait, because you're going to need it later.
Yeah.
Jaws of the Lion kind of helps you understand that. So if you get a chance and you are interested in the Gloomhaven system, buy Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. I think it gives you enough baby steps to go along to make this game worthwhile, the big box Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
So my number 2, Gloomhaven.
Mm-hmm. And I think that will probably be our only crossover.
I do too, because I'm dang sure you don't have this next one.
My number 2 is another take that game.
Well, he had said that was the only cooperative game, so here we go.
Is Gnoming Around.
Well, okay.
A 2022 game. Grandpa Beck's game publisher. 2 players. Is a card game. Think of playing golf with trying to get the lowest score in the game.
Yes, which you want to do in golf.
Yes. It works on a 3x3 grid. You're trying to get cards that are alike going horizontal and vertical. Because if you match them all, that will be a...
you get to take them out of your roll.
Yeah, you take them out of that roll, so it won't count against you. The artwork, though, I like the artwork. That's what.
It is good.
Yeah, that's what I like the best about it is the artwork. Yes, the take that is you see a card on the table because you get to pick cards from the table, and you need that card, but you know there's two folks ahead of you, and you're hoping, you're trying not to look at those cards, but you might need that, and sure enough, they take it, or you turn over a card, and it's the card that's that person going, you know what, I'm going to take the visible card and take the hidden card, and you take the hidden card, it's a wild card, which can be anything, and folks need it. So it is kind of a take that, because you might take a card somebody really needs. Indirectly on that.
Yeah.
So, but Grandpa Beck games, some of them are take that, some are just fun. It's the artwork I like, though. It's the artwork. So my number 2 is Gnoming Around.
I like Gnoming Around. Like you said, it's 3x3 grid. You're trying to get the least amount of points. You're either taking a card from discard pile or you're drawing a card. If you take a card and you're going to keep it, you have to discard one out of your deal, which could be a really good card that you're giving to the next player. But I think the one that kind of bettered it for me was a game called Sky Joe.
Okay.
Sky Joe's basically the same game without the cute little gnome theme or golf theme, but it's a lot of fun. And in Sky Joe, it's a 4x4 grid.
Yes, 4x4.
But anyway, I like them both. One day we'll review all or most of all Grandpa Beck's games. We're going to try to do that at some point. I'll have to elicit the help of our wonderful game store, Three Sons Unlimited. Hopefully they'll let us borrow them.
Yes.
And we'll do a review on which ones we really do enjoy, how we would rank them so that you would know. So we may do a video on Grandpa Beck games. But anyway, with all that being said, we're not giving ideas here for games, or for videos, but here we are. All right, so my number 1 game. And I know Lewis doesn't have this on his list. So this game is called Grindhouse. This is a 2020 game by Everything Epic Games. 2 to 6 players. Takes about 20 to 30 minutes to play. This game is a wonderful horror-themed kind of game that puts you and your friends battling each other, doing bad things to each other to be the last one to survive in this grindhouse. And in this grindhouse, you have to make it through so many rooms. In each room, the person that enters that room reads the card, and everyone has to do whatever it says. Or you have to vote, or you have to do something, roll a dice or something. And it's just a lot of fun. It's just cards, but you have this body where you have all your limbs at first, but you could lose a limb. You could wound it first, and then it gets amputated. I know it's horrific, right? But have you ever seen a Grindhouse movie? They are pretty gory. If you ever lose your head or your torso, you're out of the game. But you could still win the game because your secret, you may have a way to win the game even dying. So now you won't inherit the money that you've all been called there to get. You could pass it on to your kinfolk, I guess. But it's just a lot of fun. Grindhouse is a great horror-themed game that I think it's just a lot of laughs when we play it. So I enjoy it. My number 1 is Grindhouse.
Nope, I've never heard of that or seen it. Now I'm curious. Very curious.
Right there.
Okay.
And I have the 11 expansions that go with it. So it's a lot of fun. I love the expansions too. They have all kinds. So you have aliens, you have all kinds of things. You even have a Christmas one. So it's just nutty fun.
My number 1, which you have played I think only once on this game.
Okay.
It is called Glow.
No, I played it a couple times,
Yeah.
2 or 3.
And it is thanks to Calvin. It was a gift from him to me on there. 2021 game. Boom Big. I cannot say these publishers.
Boombix.
Boombix. It's a publisher, 2 to 4 players.
Or Bombix.
Yeah,
Either
might be
way.
Bombix. The artist of this game is Ben Bassos and Vincent Duret. And I'm sorry.
Vincent Dutray.
Vincent Dutray are the artists of this. And this is why I made it my number one. Is the artwork. My wife and I love the artwork. It is the more of ink-like artwork. It is very well done, very well presented in the cards and on the board there. It is a dice manipulating game, and many folks don't like that on there. And that's okay. Some folks don't like that, and that's fine with them.
Yep. It's whatever.
Yes. And also a push your luck game and take that game. Now, the take that is not so much because you are making a tableau with your cards. Mm-hmm. And you see some cards are being laid out, and you might need that card, but it might not be your turn to get the card. So folks can take the cards you need and leave you with junk, complete junk. But the game is double-sided. The board is double-sided. So one side is you going through the woods area, gaining points, gaining abilities. The other side goes with seafaring style, which it's a little bit more difficult. I've read the rules, have not played it, and really I have not seen many videos about the other side. It is much more difficult because the restrictions are much more than on the wooded area. But like I said a moment ago, it's the artwork. That's why it's in my number one. The artwork is just so beautiful on here, for my and my wife's taste, and that's why that's one game she would not mind playing over and over again.
There you go.
So Glow is my number one for the G's.
And Glow is very minimalistic. It's black and white artwork on the board. The dice are brightly colored.
Yes.
So there's a contrast there. So it's not just all drab. There is a little contrast with the dice, which are nice. So I enjoy Glow myself. I saw it. It was I think I got it for you in 2021.
Yeah.
It was a newer game coming out, and I was like, I think Lewis might like this. I actually bought like two copies of it. I gave another copy to another friend of mine as well. But anyway, so I like that as well. Well, guys, there's our G games. So let us know what your G games are. Hey, guys, we really appreciate all the comments. We're probably going to do a separate video.
Yes.
Just to work in all the comments because I've gotten so far behind. So I may just do a video of, hey, here's our comments for our videos. And it'll be a quick one. It'll be about probably 5 minutes and just mention them, put them out there. We do appreciate you guys commenting. Aaron and Mark, we appreciate you guys commenting. They comment just about on every video, and I do appreciate that. Let us know what your G games are. We'd love to hear it. And what do you think about our list?
Yeah.
Did you think it was good? Do you think it's garbage? Let us know. If there's a game on our list that you go, man, I wouldn't play that game if it was the last game on Earth. There's some games I have like that. Not on my list, but games that I know of.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Because the games on my list I enjoy playing, and so does Lewis with his. So, guys, stay tuned and keep watching and hit that subscribe button. We appreciate the few subscribers we picked up. Thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. It helps our algorithm for YouTube get some video out to more people. And like I always say, get a board game to the table, spend time with your friends, your family, and thanks for watching Calvin's Gotgame.